If you want to just delve into that as your own business solely, the millions you make out of that place, hey, I said I will not loud it, but why am I louding it now? Why am I louding it now? But you are my people, so I will loud it. Hi guys. Hi. It's been a while. I've been saying I want to film this video, but I'm glad I'm doing this now today. I feel like this is always my intro. But yeah, don't mind me. It's not like I procrastinate a lot, just that I have a lot on my plate. Like I have a lot on my plate, but then I'm trying to prioritize, and delegate as much as I can. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Faith, and I'm a young wife living in China, studying in China, and I've actually been wanting to do this video for a while, this particular topic, because I feel like a lot of people in their 20s are wondering, okay, um, how do I build a sustainable source of income? How do I navigate through financial freedom and all of that? I know that we have social media. People are beginning to make a whole lot of money from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and all. But aside that, there are other means to actually build, like, financially. There are actually other means to, have some money in your pocket for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't throw. What is that even correct? Don't throw my 20s. Yeah, I think that's the correct English. Anyways, I'm just saying that I'm just going to be chit chatting with you guys, sharing some insights, some ideas. And even if you're in university, whatever stage you are at, you can find something to do and, have some money, you get, and then grow from there. So, firstly, I want to start by, you know, I've I've had this enterprising spirit from a very young age, thanks to my dad, thanks to my cousin, Auntie Esther, if you're watching this. Yeah, I've always had an enterprising spirit. Like, I love to do something. Like, I love to do business. I love to do business. Let me just put it that way. I love to do business. So it all started when I finished secondary school. When I graduated from secondary school, that was 2016. Yeah, I graduated. I had to wait for about a year for admission. I'm like, okay, what should I do? What do I do? My cousin, one of my cousins was serving in Taraba, and they have honey. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they have honey. So he brought in some gallons of honey, like 25 liters gallons of honey, and my cousin was like, okay, my other cousin, she was like, come and take a gallon, sell, and after selling, this is the cost price. Give me the cost price, and any amount you sell, your gain, that's your money. I'm like, oh, this is good business. Let's go. Yeah, and we started. I sold. Man, I sold and I had money. I'm like, what? This feels good. I'm not in control. Okay, yeah, it felt really good that I could have money for myself. I didn't have to reach out to daddy, to mommy to give me money. Like, I'm like, whoa, let's go. So, fast forward, I got admission the following year. I got admission into the university. And while I was in the uni, I love cakes. I love cakes. And I learned how to bake from a young age. As from like 10 years, I learned how to bake through one of my dad's friends, a caterer who comes to the house. We baked my 10th year birthday to get 10th year birthday cake together. And yeah, it just spurred the interest for baking from there. And then once in a while I'll just do something for us at home to eat. I remember the first cake I baked on my own. I poured water into it. I mean, I know there are recipes now that require water. Recently, I was shocked. One of my cousins, she bakes cakes very well. She sent me chocolate cake recipe because I really love her cakes. I was asking, how do you make this chocolate cake moist and all? She said, when she sent me the recipe, I was like, you have to put 1 cup of water. I'm like, so I wasn't wrong that time. I wasn't wrong. But anyways, that was not chocolate cake. That was just vanilla cake. I used water and then the cake came out very hard, strong. We ate it. It was for my brother's birthday. I mean, it's the intention that matters, the act of love. Everybody enjoyed the cake. We ate it. So when I got into university, I just baked one day. I wrapped it small small bits, took it to class, shared for my classmates. Everybody loved the cake. Oh, you made this cake. Oh wow, you made this cake. Oh, nice. Okay, can you make this for me? Can you make, I have a birthday coming up, can you bake? Oh, my friend's birthday is coming up, can you bake? Oh, my girlfriend's birthday is coming up, can you bake? Oh, we have a graduation, can you bake? That's how I started my catering business in school. I mean, I baked cakes from, oh my god, I hope that noise is not interfering. But I baked cakes from my 100 level till I graduated my 400 level. Like I had, gosh, I was even doing a job. I was doing contribution. That's what I mean. Like I was doing contribution, saving money at the end of the month. Like I could hardly even ask for money from home. Like I was doing well for myself in university, bake cakes, and all of that. And there was also strike. I remember I bought myself a phone when I was in 100 level. It don't say. I bought myself a phone when I was in 100 level. Yeah. Okay, that was not for my baking, anyways. You know this C3 phone that year. Yes, that Nokia C3. I got it for myself when I was in 100 level. But I got the finances for that one during ASU strike. I mean, during ASU strike, I enrolled as a teacher in a primary school, and they were paying me some good amount of money, some few thousands, which was okay at that time. That I saved up, and with the small small money I had, I added, and I was able to get myself a phone. So that aside, baking. So this video, if I've not introduced this video right, this is how I built and sustained about 6 sources of income in my 20s. So baking was there, one, and then secondly, yeah, no, honey first. I was selling honey. Baked cakes. In fact, up until when I stopped doing cake business because other things came up. Then, thirdly, I sold eggs. Okay. It just made sense that, oh, you're baking cake and you always need egg. There are poultries that supply. Oh, God bless Auntie Stella. There's one lady I met in ABU. I don't really know how. I can't remember how we met. But then I think she sold eggs too. And she was like, oh, you can actually go to this staff quarters, street. They have a poultry, buy eggs from them and sell. So I started buying eggs from there and I was selling on campus, just on my door. You see, you can buy your eggs here. And I sold eggs for a while. How do I even forget I sold perfumes? Thanks to my roommate, she had a plug in Kaduna Market where they could give. There was this pocket perfumes that was raining. Very nice. It's just like half of this tissue. Very, very friendly pockets, friendly perfumes. That's, I think they were like sample perfumes. So I used to buy that and sell. I'll sell it on campus. Even when I go home, I'll take some home, I'll sell. There was this mommy, she was a big mommy. I mean, she's a big mommy rather. That used to be in our choir in church back home. Anytime I'm coming home, she's always going to buy like 2 or 4. Like I was sold perfumes. I was selling perfumes. I mean, that one you don't even need stress. You just to buy and resell. Like that was just it. And I started doing that. That was also put money in my pocket. Shout out to my friend Gracie. Gracie won my heart. Let me give you a side gist. Is it necessary? Yeah, let me give it. Shout out to you, Gracie. Thank you so much. I remember at this point that I was out of cash. She was like, you've not sold perfumes in a while. What happened? My sister, I don't have money yet. Okay, let me give you so amount. 5K then was big money. Let me give you 5K. Buy your perfumes. When you sell, give me back give me back my capital. And she did, and I continued my business. God bless you, Gracie. I just remember this. Thank you so much. God bless you. You've been a darling from way back. Thank you so much. And then moving forward to that, how many businesses have I called? Honey, cakes, eggs, perfume. In fact, I did not even count the perfume in this. But yeah, let's add it because I mean I made good money from that as well. So when I graduated from school, I'm like, okay, we're here now. What do we do next? We cannot continue waiting for NYC and white collar jobs to keep any money. You're out of school environment, you need to do something. I then started poultry farming. I started poultry. In fact, I've been doing poultry for 6 years. For over 6 years, I was doing poultry, like back to back to back. I'll buy birds, feed them through Christmas periods. I will sell. Like I kept doing that. Even while I was saving, my cousin was helping me. I was send money. Even while I was working in Lagos, I was still doing that back home. I'll send money to my cousins. They'll start up for me. When I come home for Christmas, I'll market my birds, sell my money. Sometimes the money from my birds used to sort my flight fare to come home for Christmas. Like so that I don't even have to bother about my salary. Like I don't have to spend my salary. My the money from my poultry farm was sorting a lot of things for me. One year that I wanted to come home, like okay, when I come home, to book my flight, this, the money will come from here, and that was settled. So you see, poultry farming. Next, after service, I got a job in Lagos. Yeah, I was there. Oh, how will I even skip this? While I was serving, you see when the Bible says that all things work together for good to them who love God and are called according to His purpose. So while I was serving in Ondo State, my accounts, my NYC Alawi account had an issue, VBN and BVN issue. Is it Yes, BVN issue. The names of my first bank and access could not tally, so there was just a whole lot. I couldn't withdraw after my first two alawi. I couldn't withdraw my alawi again. So what did that mean? That meant that I won't be having monthly allowance to take care of myself. I have to still be calling home as a graduate. I say I don't have money. I don't have money. And God bless this girl Bola in the NS. How do they call Christian fellowship in the Corpus Fellowship? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm forgetting this. NIC no NICF is fellowship in China. Nigerian Corpus Fel and oh my God. When I remember, I'll put it on the screen. If you remember, please put it in the comment section. So I met this lady in the family house. She does peanuts. She enrolled in the kitchen. She does peanuts. I just watched her one or two times as per the caterer that I am and the love for pastries and all these things. I just grabbed it once. I went to practicalize in my lodge because I was not staying in the family house. I went to practicalize in my lodge and I got it. I'm like, okay, this is good. And thankfully, I was serving. My PPA was a primary school. So I'll make peanuts, I'll pack it into small, small bits, 50 naira, put some in bottle, pack it, go and sell. I'll go around stores in my street. Fagbenyi, I be how do you call it? Ondo town. Ah gosh, just as I'm saying this, I'm just picturing myself like, oh my god, days of little beginning, days of little beginning. I'll go and supply to the shops on the streets. Till I even left, two people did not pay me my money. I kept calling them, but it's all gone now. I forgive you, I let it go. I was supplying like week in, week out. I was supplying back to back to back to back. Like I made a lot of money from selling peanuts. When I got to Lagos, when I was working, I still continued supplying peanuts to stores in Lagos. My workplace, I was packaging peanuts, bottles. I'm going to insert pictures of some of these clips here so that you can see. I was selling in my place of work. Like my peanuts became a brand. In fact, it is a brand. What am I saying? It is a brand because even now in China, I'm still selling peanuts. Like I'm still selling peanuts. One guy said this is what we call international business. You know what I'm talking about? I'm still selling peanut and we're selling it now with prestige. I mean, the days of little beginning, we are now doing it in a big way. I can now seal my packs. Like I even put in the hydrator inside. Like, I mean, top notch. I can even supply to stores. So if you're watching me and you want to collaborate, please just hit me up. I can supply to you, give you at a discounted rate. You can use white label and just package it your own self and sell it however you want it. So yeah. Then after that, when I went back home, yeah, I worked in Lagos for some years and I felt it was time to move on. Like if you know the Lagos life, you know that if you don't have the strength for Lagos, just leave. So I was fed up with the Lagos life. I'm like, this one, oh, this stress me gone. Let me move. I moved back home to Abuja. And when I got back to Abuja, I'm like, okay, what do I do? I've saved up some money, I have some money. In no time, this money will finish. What do we do? I set up a fish farming. I enrolled. I was trained for like 2 weeks. I started. Oh gosh, my first batch. Mm, my friend still teases me. How she saw me crying because the first fish I stocked, about 300 died. That morning, I was just moving the dead fish from the pond. I was just crying. Because I was just seeing my money going. I was just seeing my money going. But a wise man always says that those times, just count it as your training. I'm not saying it the right way, but I'm just saying that those experiences were just make me, let's just take it as your school fees for training, part of your training. Because as I am now going into fish farming, I know the do's and don'ts. Like all that taught me a whole lot more beyond what I was taught in my 2 weeks training. That built more knowledge for me, and now I can even do better with my fish farming. So I was doing fish, I'll smoke it to dry fish and sell. Like, so fish farming, poultry farming, like animal farming, like count me in. That's another way I was able to sustain that. In fact, the laptop I'm using now, the laptop I even brought to China, my laptop, my fish farming bought me that laptop. Yes, my fish farming got me that laptop. So yeah, do not neglect any basic skill you have, guys. Don't neglect. Let me just finish listing them and giving you background, just steer you up. I'm hoping that as I'm saying all of this, you're beginning to pick ideas. You're beginning to see, oh, what I can do with this. You're beginning to see, oh, I have this money. Why didn't I do this? You're beginning to look out for opportunities, yeah, and how you can build from there. Mind you, in all of this, I still had my 9 to 5. I still had a 9 to 5. Will I call it a 9 to 5? I was still volunteering with an NGO. Yeah, and I was still doing all of this. In fact, I was even still working online as a virtual assistant. This job I landed it from LinkedIn. So don't look down on LinkedIn. There's a lot of opportunities there. I landed this job on LinkedIn, remote job. I was working as a VA, but I worked that job till when I came to China. I was still doing the job. I just noticed that almost the stress and the equivalent of the money she was paying me, because I was still being paid in naira. It did not match the stress and what I was doing here. I was like, okay, thank you so much. It was good working with you. I appreciate you. God bless you. You came in at the nick of time, the time I needed this job. Thank you so much. It's time to move on. I moved on from there. Rewind backward. Okay, so while I was at home doing my fish farming, my YouTube channel has been running. It started running while I was even in Lagos. So I was doing my YouTube and building a food brand. While I was at home doing my fish farming, I was also catering for events. Like I sell food, I cater for events majorly. Like okay, maybe people order once in a while for just soups and all, but majorly I was dealing with catering for events for 100 guests, 200, 300, like that. I was doing that, and that's also was putting money in my pocket. And this food business is still ongoing even in China. Yes, because a food content creator. If you don't know, I have a food channel, Yellow TV. Check out the channel for amazing, amazing, amazing recipes that you don't want to sleep on. So yeah, aside my YouTubing, I'm still selling food. Like I'm still selling food. Recently, somebody contacted me. Oh, I want to order masa. That was just like last week. Oh, I want to order masa. I'm like, come on, bring it on. So I still sell food here. Then when I was still actively going to class, because now I'm just doing my paperwork low key. But when I was having lectures back to back, like I used to make jollof rice every Sunday. I had customers for jollof. They knew that this Sunday there's jollof. Yeah, Ilo TV has jollof rice. So I had jollof Sunday. Like every Sunday I'll make jollof rice, except for the Sundays that I want to take a break. I'm like, oh, for this Sunday, sorry, I'm not cooking jollof this Sunday. I need to take a break. I need to take a break. So yeah, I sold jollof rice back to back. But for now, I'm still taking orders for soups, for like you just want me to just bulk cook for you. I'm here. So if you're watching me now in China, wherever you are, I can as well ship to you. The weather is okay. So yeah, I still make soups, Nigerian food. If you want masa, I can make masa for you. You want kuningeda, I can make kuningeda for you. You want soups, ogbono, you want vegetable soup, you want stew, you want gizzard sauce, whatever it is, just hit me up and I'll make that and deliver it to you. Just like that. Another thing I also did while I was at home that period when I was still doing my fish farming after I left my 9 to 5 and came back to Abuja was selling of plantain. So I love plantain so much. I love plantain. So I was always buying plantain. And my dad was like, this person called him and said that they have ripe plantains in their farm. Do I want to take do I want to buy in bulk and sell? Since I'm always buying plantain, and of course I'm a foodie. I'm like, why not? I bought, gosh. Hey, I hope I'll still have the clip of those things. I was just selling. Like they will bring plantain to the house, about 15 to 20 bunches of plantain, big bunch like this. I was reselling. I was making plantain chips from there to selling, and then I was selling the plantain as well. Like you just order. They even come. Most people even come to the house to pick up. The ones I can deliver, I would deliver. So that alone also gave me good money back home. Grains. See, this is one business that people are sleeping on. Ouch! Let me not loud it. But anyways, let me say it because people are my people. Grains business. Like you buy grains during the harvest season and resell. Guys, if you have access to this, don't sleep on it. I have a video on Yellow TV, one of the biggest grains market I visited in Ida. That's like along Kaduna Road, where we used to go and buy stuff for the house. Like you can just go there, just buy grains. Just buy grains. Even if you don't wait later to sell, buy grains from there and go and sell in another location that's those grains are not readily available, and see the kind of money you make. In fact, if you want to just delve into that as your own business solely, the millions you make out of that place, hey, I said I will not loud it, but why am I louding it now? Why am I louding it now? But you are my people, so I will loud it. Grains business. Don't sleep on this. Don't If I do not emphasize on anyone, don't sleep on this one. You just need to have a particular amount of money. Just go and buy. And after a few weeks or so, resell it. You just buy and keep, then you resell. Thank me later. So these are the things I've done that has always put money in my pocket. I mean, I built most of this in my 20s. In fact, in my 20s, I started this. And even till now, like I said, my peanuts is still going on. My food business is still going on. And yes, even my fish farming is still going on. I might be here now, but I'm still much into fish farming. Like, I'm still very much into fish farming. So these are the things I've done in my 20s. Whether you're in university, you're a stay-at-home mom, you're a working class, 9 to 5, whatever it is, there's something you can do extra for extra source of income. Like there's something you can do for extra source of income. It could just be, you don't necessarily have to be the one doing it, like the peanut or something. If you cannot even do it, you can get from somebody that is willing to supply to you in bulk. Go and resell in your workspace during lunch break. Even when people are working, they want to munch on something. Oh, you're doing some work, you're just tired, you just need something to just eat and cool off and just take a chill drink. And your peanuts comes in handy, your chin chin comes in handy, your snack comes in handy, meat pie and all. It comes in handy. How did I even forget? I sold kunu aya. I sold kunu aya in Lagos while I was working with a network company. I sold kunu aya. I will make kunu aya, put it in my fridge. Then I had a very good fridge. Put it in my fridge because kunu aya needs. I mean, it needs a cold environment. If you don't have fridge and where you don't have a source of ice block, correct one, don't even delve into that because your money will just go down the drain. But if you have fridge that can freeze stuff for you very well, then you should do kunu aya. Like I sold kunu aya in Lagos. That was just within my colleagues, so within my colleagues only. And that one, so I still made money from it. Like I think within our customer care unit, we used to be like 40 thereabouts. Used to be like 40. So this person knows you sell, this person knows you sell. Once in a while, even my peanut business, I sold peanuts there for them before I even got moved to another place. Like, and I made a lot of money. So guys, don't sleep on these opportunities. Like the economy now is tough for you to just be relying on one or even two sources of income. Like Spread it, like have multiple streams, so that when this one is down today, this one is up. When this one is up, this, you know that bad as e bad, you can have something. Bad as e bad, you'll be comfortable. So I hope that this video has stirred something in you. If you're in your 20s, even in your 30s, whichever age group you are in, and you feel like you have some resources at your disposal, or you can even get resources from one or two people to start, why not? By all means, go into it. By all means, do that. That's a step to financial freedom. That's the step to financial freedom. Let me say it again. Because once you test having money, once you test the joy of working and getting money for yourself, you don't want to go back there. You won't want to go back there. Once you've built from this other sources, you begin to invest in bigger stuff that's in your 40s, 50s, 60s. You just be chilling, and your money will be working for you. Like people say that you go to sleep and your money is working for you. Like that's the goal. What do you guys think? I'm all here for the good stuff. I'm here for the good stuff. So yeah, I'm here for you guys. In one of the videos, I also want to film, particularly to stay-at-home moms or wives. It's what you can do as a stay-at-home mom or your wife. I'm going to do that video. I don't know, but hopefully soon I'll do that as well. There are other things I would like to share. If you just feel like, oh, I just want to be a stay-at-home mom, a housewife, that is perfect, because that alone is a noble calling. I'm an advocate for that. Like being in a space where you can raise your children and your eyes on them and all of that. And yet you still want some money, you still want to be financially independent in some way. I mean, from your husband. I have a video coming up, or I will film a video rather. Yes, I have a video coming up. It's still okay. I'll film a video regarding that, and I'll share more details on that. I mean, there we'll talk more on some of these things I've mentioned, and even others that I've not even mentioned, and how you can go about it. So if you want to see that video, let me see your comments in the comment section. Just say I can't wait. Just type I can't wait. So I'll know that there are people actually anticipating this video, and I'll do well to film that and bring it up to you guys as soon as possible. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying through with me. I hope that with this many things I've said, you have been able to pick one or two that you can do. You have been able to see how you can establish that business. You've been able to see how you can leverage on some opportunities around to just do something for yourself. So till I see you guys with another video, stay happy, stay blessed. Bye.